Are kayaks dead? Well, I've wanted to answer that question for the past year because I've seen so many new watercraft that are competing with the kayaking market, and I think this might be probably the most value that you can get in 2025. That's what I think, but we haven't unboxed it yet, so we don't really know. We're gonna unbox this. This is the fishing skiff, and yes, it is inflatable, but it blew my mind when I saw the videos of it. So we're gonna take this in the backyard, we're gonna go unbox it, and then we're gonna slap a motor on it, and we're gonna go have some fun. Let's get unboxing. Okay, so starting out here, we have a pump. We got paddles. This is the transom. So this is going to attach to the back of the skiff. This is paperwork. I think this is probably like the manufacturer's certificate of origin, which we would need to be able to register. Cam buckle straps. Looks to be some type of mount. Kind of look like a Railblazer mount, but it's not Railblazer. It's a generic brand. Looks like we got a spare valve, which is kind of nice that they included that. We have a fin. This is a repair kit. I actually never really have to use these, so I got a whole bunch of them. Okay, so we're gonna unwrap this. I like this style of case. This canvas case feels really thick. The style of it, I can already tell is a good one because it's not like the zipper bags. The zipper bags, they always break on inflatables. Like the zipper either, gets corroded and you can't fit enough stuff in it, but these style canvas bags are awesome. This has a nice fabric canvas liner. It's very thick material, so I'm pretty optimistic. Oh, nice. Okay, so they put nice thick rubber strakes on the bottom to kind of protect the underside. It is totally exceeding my expectations for what I'm seeing. Oh, they even got track mounts. They got track mounts. They got 2-for-1 mounts, which are like for Scotty or Railblazer, or they even included some mounts there. So I don't see actual rod holders included, and it is a fishing skiff. So I will say that is one area I think could be improved upon. We're gonna go up here to the bow, and there's 2 inflation ports. These 2 inflation ports are how we're gonna inflate the boat. Okay, so this is my inflator. I could do it with the pump that's included right here. This is a manual pump, but I'm gonna use my electric pump because they're so dirt cheap. You can easily pick these up, and I encourage you to do so if you're gonna end up using an inflatable boat a lot. And now we got a read on here. It says 15 PSI and 15 PSI. So we're gonna set our pump to 15 PSI. There we go. Now this pump came with all these different connectors for inflatables, which is kind of cool, but this is the one we need. And you wanna make sure that the pin is in the upward position. So we're gonna end up pushing down, and we're gonna go a quarter turn. There we go, now attach, and then we can end up getting the power button. So just up. Right now we're running our electric pump, and we're powering that from our power station here that you probably saw in one of my older videos. So this is the Blue Eddy power station. I filmed this maybe a few months ago or so, and that Blue Eddy power station has been super useful because it has a car adapter port. I got, AC plugs, you name it, USB ports, but I'm able to run my pump and I can pump up my skiff. Okay, so it's now semi-rigid, and it's just going to be topping off the air up to 15 PSI, and then we should be in good shape. We're just putting the cam straps on here. And this is what's going to help hold our motor mount down. That ain't going anywhere. Hey hon, I'm going to go fishing. Wow!
Download Fishing Clash today. Battle exotic fish from around the world without leaving the climate-controlled environment of your couch. Turn that soggy, sad, pathetic look into the look of a fierce fishing champion.
I wasn't able to go fishing due to the bad weather, but that didn't stop me from reeling in monster catches. From the comfort of my couch, I battle exotic fish and travel to the world's most exclusive fishing spots in Fishing Clash. I upgrade my gear, sharpen my skills, and take on millions of anglers worldwide for the ultimate bragging rights. Rain or shine, the thrill of the catch is always at my fingertips. Download the game using my link in the description box, or you can scan the QR code displayed on the screen in the bottom left. Use my special gift code, KAYAK, to claim a $20 value reward, including a unique avatar for free. Thanks, Fishing Clash, for sponsoring this video. It is designed to be able to have a motor on it, and it has a lot of versatility. It has these D-ring, like little clip-in spots all over. You got all these little rings here. So you can attach seats, you can attach coolers, you can have multiple people on here if you wanted. In the front here, you have spots where you have track mounts. You got a spot for like a Scotty 241 mount, basically rod holders. You got D-rings here so that you can maybe put a cooler. You got dual inflation ports, and that's going to allow you to inflate the board faster, and it's going to allow you to deflate it faster. You got nice big grab handles, nice big toe ring, or maybe that's just a spot for like a leash. So it is totally set up to be a blank slate, but yet easily riggable on a budget. So we're going to end up taking this bad boy here. We're going to turn it into a Tesla boat, an electric boat. I got a new electric motor that we're going to slap on here, and I think it's going to go pretty fast. So tell me what you think. You always want to store these in the shade, preferably indoors if you can, especially if they're inflated, because you don't want them to swell up in the heat and to pop. But other than that, they are very durable. That's the only basically safety thing I will mention in regards to owning an inflatable like this. So for right now, we're going to put it here in the shade. I'm going to go get the motor, the battery, and we're going to get it rigged up, and then we're going to get it out on the water. So now we're going to grab our Newport motor. This is the new NT300 that we're going to be testing. I like it because it's incredibly lightweight. I mean, it is so lightweight, very easy to manage, and yet it's 3 horsepower. Okay, this is our motor here. This is a 3 horsepower motor. It's super lightweight, comes in at $9.99, so it's pretty competitive. It is a little more expensive than some gas outboards, but you don't have any of the headaches of a gas outboard. So this is the battery for the NT300. You can get other batteries, but this is their newest battery option. You don't have to use a Newport battery with the Newport NT300. You can use other third-party brand batteries, but it is important to know that this is a 38.4 volt, 50 amp hour battery. So try to find something similar if you're not going to use the Newport company's battery. Now the benefit of this battery is it is IP67 rated. It has these waterproof connectors. So very, very solid, good connectors on here. And it has Bluetooth inside so that we can actually connect to it and we can see what our run times are. So this is the cable here that we're going to use to connect to the NT300. It came with this battery, and on the NT300 it already had this connection on it, so it's a direct connection. And if you bought another battery, you would have to get your own cable, and so there is some added expense to that. So take that into consideration when you're looking at a battery, because this comes with everything you need. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up putting the chairs on here, okay? Now you have to help me figure out how we're gonna put the chairs. I happen to find these chairs in the garage and we're gonna try to make these work. What do you think?
Let me try. I hope I don't fall down.
You're not gonna fall down. Like that? Then you can sit facing me. I'll put the other one facing you.
Okay,
That sound good?
I want this one.
You want that one? And you could like experiment with trying, you know, different chairs. These are just basic chairs from like Walmart. But that's the benefit, is this boat's just designed to be really affordable to rig. So that's the other Bimini chair.
And it's pretty simple to put it on.
I might put this one a hair forward like this because I could also use it to stand up and I could run the tiller, and then when I want to sit, I would just sit like this. It's basically like Legos. You could just like build off of it and put whatever you want on it. So I'm just gonna use regular straps in any way that works. We're just trying to hold the chair to the boat. Nothing special. I mean, I could do this multiple different ways. This is just how I'm doing it. These work out pretty well. I use these a lot. These are just straps. Now we can try to put this thing in the water, and we can then put the motor on and basically get ready to go. Okay, hop off.
But something you always need is snacks.
Is snacks? Sailor is part of the snack police. She always makes sure that there are snacks on every adventure. See, that's why it helps to have it strapped. Okay, so I'm gonna put the fin on.
Yeah.
So the fin's just gonna slide right in. And then you take this little pin, it's just gonna pop in, and now the fin is attached. I'm sure there's a better way I could have strapped these chairs to the deck, but I'm in a hurry, and that's usually when bad things happen. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just sit right there.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That was a lot.
Okay. So we're gonna take our battery first. The reason being is this has a low center of gravity. We can put it right there. And you'll see it, we're actually bouncing against oysters right here. You see this? Look at this. I'm purposely bouncing against the oysters along the seawall. So right now we're just tightening it down to the transom. Now what we do is there's these little quick connects here. Red to red, black to black. It just pops on, it quick clicks. And just like that, we actually have our motor connected. Here we got our kill switch, very important to wear. We can now power the system on. 1, 2, 3. Goes pretty fast, huh? Yikes. Over a wave? You like going over the wave? Here we go, we're gonna go over the wave. This thing is amazing. It is basically a blank slate. As you can see, it's a power board. And you can strap, you know, your chairs to it, you can put motors on it, you name it. It's incredibly stable. I mean, right now we're just sitting in chairs, lawn chairs, and having a good time. Going over some waves. Sailor likes going over the waves. She's a little bit of a thrill seeker. She's a little crazy. This girl, you gotta watch out for her. She's wild. She's very wild. She's a crazy driver too. Anytime she's driving, oh my goodness, this girl, she has the need for speed. Hey, should we go see if our buddy Jason's home? Let's go see if Jason's home. Looking for Jason? That's Jason probably up there. Now the question is, can it be paddled? Let's see if it can be paddled as well. So you could paddle it like an inflatable sup if you wanted, and probably do something like this. Oh yeah. So it moves just like an inflatable sup. Hold on. This is the Saturn fishing skiff, and it comes in at around 500 bucks. You can find it linked down below in the description, and I will try to have a promo code for you guys to save a little bit of money. I think this could be the true kayak killer because it's competitive in price, it can go where kayaks go, and it has the option of a motor. It's like boat Legos. Like you could build off this platform, and like we can build it into something really, really cool.
Big thanks again to Fishing Clash for sponsoring this video.
On top of the morning, on top of the wave, on top of the team, on top of the days, on top of my purpose. I create. Y'all wanna copy, but we're not the same.